Hey, how we doing, folks? Come on in, come on in. I know this is unscheduled tonight, but we're gonna get this thing up and running. This is gonna be a tribute to one of our Hoka Hey brothers, Todd Moreland, rider number 909 by Columbus, Ohio. And basically what I just wanted to get on here tonight, folks, and just kind of talk about Todd and this being his 5th year of his passing on the Hoka Hey ride. So give us a moment here before we get started, man. I just want to just kind of like welcome my featured guest tonight, Big Daddy. How you doing?
Doing good, K Solo. How's things going down the States?
Oh man, it's going, Big Daddy. It's going. Thank you for coming on and joining us tonight, man. Let me just kind of get the platform here, settle down. Everything's running a little crazy tonight, but we're gonna get this thing up and running, man. We're gonna remember our brother, PINTO, and definitely kind of talk about his legacy, man. Talk about all the great things that he did and he aspired to do. He was just cut short, man. He was just cut short early. But hey, folks, welcome to join us. This is going to be probably a 20, 30-minute little session right here that we're just going to just enjoy the moment and just talk about Todd. But before we get started, man, for those that don't know, Todd Moreland, rider number 990 out of Columbus, Ohio. He 909. He was participating in the 2020 Hoka Hey Motorcycle Challenge, and due to unfortunate circumstances, he passed away. And we're just going to take this moment, just kind of capture some images of him that you may not know, because in the long distance rider community, if you go deep enough, if you go far enough, it gels. Everybody kind of gel together. Everybody kind of know everybody. We see each other. We always look forward to seeing each other. And the two gentlemen you see right here on the right of this picture right here is Bill McGowan, Todd, Big John, and Pete. Those are the 4 gentlemen that you see on this thumbnail right here. But Big Daddy, man, I mean, what can we say about him, man? What can we say about him?
It's ironic. Some people come into your life for just a quick, short period of time and impact you so strongly in that short period of time that when they're gone, they leave a hole that you can't fill. I first met, a few years ago, one of our friends, Hippie, was going through some medical issues. And, it's December 29th, my birthday. And I sent out, a gauntlet really, and said to everybody, the greatest gift you can give me is let's all ride to Mississippi and show our support for Hippie as he's going through these surgeries and things. So
right.
We all showed up and took off. Mike Thomas, myself, Mike Brennan took off from Florida, and we rode up to Mississippi. And Todd and Mike knew each other, and Todd had been kind of fascinated with the Hoka Hey, and he was waiting for us under an overpass in just outside of Panama City, and in a rainstorm. And I didn't know that he was going to be joining us, and we pulled through, and he just fell in behind, and we rode on to Mississippi, and then we rode back home together. And he and I rode more times after that than I can count. To the first taco run we rode together. He was coming back from California, and I was coming down from New Mexico. We met up in Texas and rode on in, and it seemed like every time I'd be going somewhere, he'd show up, and then we would just ride until we were done with each other and ride again. And he just loved being on that bike. He loved being out with everybody, and every chance he got to join with these group of men and women that we associate with, he was on the bike and going. He loved his family, loved his grandkids, his daughter, loved Buffy. Yep. I mean, he just lit up everybody around, and it was just, there's some people you just can't wait to ride with, and Todd was one of those people.
Yeah, man. I mean, and what's so crazy about it is I met Todd. I first met Todd when we were doing the IB Ajax party for the first time, man. I mean, for the first time. And at night, hey, thank you for joining us, Justice. At night, we're all just standing around the lobby and the foyer and everything like that. And he came in, man. I mean, this guy rode through the night. He was sweating. It was hot down there. I think he may have gotten caught in some rain. And he was just like, I'm coming in hot, man. And from that moment on, it was always that slang with Todd, man. Todd, you coming in hot? I'm coming in hot, Solo. I'm coming in hot, brother. But this picture right here, we participated in the
rat.
Yep. With the Asphalt 5. The Asphalt 5. It was Sharif, Todd, Bill, myself, and David, man. And we did that ride. And Marco took good care of us.
Was Paco with you on that ride?
No, Paco met us at Mexicali right before we crossed over into Mexico. And that's the crazy part about it, because there are pictures out there now of the group where we were together right before we crossed over, and we were standing out in the parking lot, and somebody snapped a picture. I think we had somebody to snap a picture, and I go back and I look at that picture now, man, and I said, wow, that picture kind of touches me so deep, because out of that picture, we lost Bill, we lost Todd, we lost Paco. And I'm like, man, I mean, what is it? What is it? And
I think you met Bill McGowan that was the first time Bill came down at that same Jack's IBA. Was that the one where you guys rode down to Key West and back?
Right. Yeah, Bill McGowan too.
Tom and I rode the other route, and he and I were the first two back, and then you guys came in like 10 minutes after we got there, having gone down to Key West. So yeah, Todd and I raced. That he and I rode to Alabama and back around that ride.
Indeed, man. And he touched a lot of people. Even Riot wrote this, man. Riot said, "This is the last picture I took with Todd Moreland. It saddened me not to be able to make his celebration. I applaud all of you that not only could but did make the journey. Life is short. Todd enjoyed the ride, and may he rest in peace and ride with the angels. We will all miss him, but he won't be forgotten. Hugs, Buffy. Much love, Riot."
Todd, he did not enjoy the slow ride, so he always hated being behind me because I would slow him down. Riot's the same way. He loves riding with me, but he knows I'm not going to go over 85, and that frustrates him. He's got to get that rush of adrenaline, and Todd was the exact same way. And that was one of the last rides I took with him, was through North Florida just before the Hoka Hey that year.
Right.
And, we rode for about 8 or 9 hours doing some Tour of Honor stuff. And then I stopped, and he went on home to Navarro Beach there. And and then, of course, the night before the Hoka Hey in 2020, Bill, Todd, Paco, myself, Buffy, we all had dinner at this little teppanyaki place. And that's that one photo I sent to you of all of us sitting there at the table. And then 3 days later, that was the end of him. It just very sad, very sad.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. And folks, please do not take this as though we are omitting anybody else that may have ridden in the Hoka Hey or other riders that have passed. It really touched me. And the reason why it touched me so in depth, so to my soul, because I rode with Todd down there in Mexico. And I know how Todd ride. I knew how he, his ride. I knew his riding style, and we talked. And we after we finished doing that Saddle Sore 1000 ride down there for the Rat Rally, we talked about doing the Hoka Hey, man. We talked about finishing, man. We talked about how we were going to place and the excitement and the thrill of it. We were all excited, ready to ride the Hoka Hey, and Todd was the first one at the venue, at the dealership that morning. He was the first one there. His bike was online, man. He got up. I think he washed his bike that night, because we stayed at the same hotel, and I saw him out there, man, and he was doing everything. He was meticulous about it. He wanted to make sure that he had everything packed, everything ready to go, anything that he needed. He wanted to make sure that he was ready to go. And when I got the call, I don't know if Sharif got it before I got it, but when I got the call, I literally just stopped in my tracks, because I Big Daddy, I literally just stopped in my tracks, man, because it just I couldn't believe it. I was stunned. I was literally stunned. I'm like, no, it can't be Todd. It can't be Todd, man. And so I it blew me away. So I just want to just remember him and let everybody know, that the Hoka Hey community is tight knit, man. It really is. Hey, we got Big John Levins joining us. Big John, are you there? Can you hear us, John?
Take it off mute, John.
You're on mute. Unmute. I don't think he can hear us.
Oh, where am I?
There you go. There you go.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. This is what I want you to do. Log back out and then log back in. Log out and then log back in. Can you do that? And hey, folks, this was impromptu, man. But we
that 2020 was a rough Hoka Hey year for everybody. It was really rough. We had some really bad accidents, some really bad things happen. You guys had problems the first day just getting out of Florida. It was tough all the way around.
Yeah,
and it's funny you're showing his memorial that Paco took that cross out there, and if I'm within half a day of that place, I detour every time.
Yep.
And I have to go there and stop, and it's just a very powerful place for me. For me personally, I've got to go by and just can reconnect with him.
Right.
There. So
right. It's the scenery, man. It's the scenery. It's the mountains in the backdrop. It's the road, when the sun is just right, when the sun is setting, you can see the reflection off the highway and in the dust in the area. And I'm like,
and that's an unsafe area.
It is.
It's sharp turns, no guardrails.
No guardrails.
At nighttime, it sucks the light off of everything. It's not an easy place to ride in the best of conditions.
Right.
But I'm in a Hoka Hey, it's that much more difficult, as you and I both know. But yeah, it's it's still, I still have a special connection every time I ride there.
Right.
From my first time till now.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But
like you were saying, the way that the sun sets, you can see it in the picture. The way that the sun set, it's just like right in your eyes. It's literally right in your eyes at the right time of the day. And when I went and took this, because I took this picture when I went out there, and I left a little clipboard with some pictures, some fond memories that we had together. Left it there, and as people have visited the site, they've kind of left little items there for him. And Todd by profession was a longshoreman. He was a longshoreman. So when he did pass, man, they gave him a military send off, which I really appreciate.
I put my sticker on the back, and then Paco went out and painted over it. I had to go back and put it on there again.
Yeah.
And it was weird because I didn't want to desecrate the cross, but I talked to Buffy and others, and I think because of the relationship that they were fine with that. But really, and people leave coins and poker chips and mementos. I mean, Todd even in death continues to connect us and to one another and connect us to the ride. And they say you have two deaths. There's your physical death, and then the last one is when people no longer mention your name. And Todd doesn't have to worry about that. His impact on all of us was very powerful. He will always be with us.
He will, man. He will. And that's just, that's attributes to the Hoka Hey community. Again, it's a tight-knit group. It's more than just a ride. After the ride, that to me, that seemed like that's when it all begins. That's when the bonding, the gelling, when you get together and you talk about the rides and you talk about the experience. This last group of riders, man, they just went through something that, I can't even relate to, taking off in 220, you know what I'm saying? So
in a hurricane.
Memories. Yeah, hurricanes. So those are the things that, we remember on the ride and on this journey, man. So no, he would not be forgotten. He would not be forgotten. Indeed. And I spoke to Buffy today briefly. She she was really sentimental about everything and dealing with it, processing it, still processing everything. So
yeah, and it's great because Buffy still comes to everything,
yeah,
and seeing and it's funny. I know she's going to be there, but I forget, and then she shows up, and it's just like an immediate connection, of course, to Todd, and it just the whole love and friendship just runs over me, and it's just so good to see her. I'm glad that she still comes out,
yep,
and sees us and is a part of our family, and just it's just wonderful. So yeah, I agree, but it's this Hoka Hey family is something special, isn't it, Queso?
it is, man. It is, and I'm I'm elated just to be a part of it. Accepted into it. It's incredible. It's incredible, and I know there's a lot more to come with it because it's gained attention now. A lot of other riders are coming out and participating in it. I definitely want to thank everybody for even just keeping his name in their memory. We still talk about Todd, man. We still know 909 forever, 909 forever. So yeah, yes indeed. Yes indeed, man.
Yeah, it's nice. I hate that we remember him today because of what happened, but that's it's a friend. I'm in Canada here at the National American Bar Association meeting, and we had a good thing happen. One of the Puerto Rican delegates passed away here in our hotel, and so we were talking today there, and said his friends were talking to me, and they said, look, he died doing what he loved.
Yes,
and, this serving others and being here at these conferences is something he loved. That's the people like us who ride understand the risk, but we are doing what we love, and Todd loved it more than just about anyone I know. His attack of the road with his bike and his love for the whole camaraderie and what we all went through was limitless. And so he, as sad as I am, he's gone. His passing and the method by what it happened is exactly where he would have wanted to be.
I think a true takeaway from this is we take our riding serious. We call ourselves professional. On the vest, it says professional long distance rider. We know the risks that come with that. But it's just, I don't know if it's spiritual. I don't know if it's faith or whatever the case may be. I don't want to, come off wrong because my words, I can't pick my words because it is such a touchy subject, but I don't know if Todd felt it. He was looking forward to this ride. He was really looking forward to it. And, sometimes you can kind of foresee
everyone in the military,
be,
so for me it was college football and the camaraderie that came from that relationship. For people in the military, it's the same brotherhood. And when you leave that military, you leave that group, you don't realize at the moment that connection in a common bond and a common goal is missing. And then you find something else like we found with the Hoka Hey. And all of a sudden you're feeling it again, and it reminds you of everything you had before. It reminds you of all that good energy, the struggle you had with others that you care deeply about, and now here you are again in that struggle with others that you care deeply about, and you're all clawing and fighting and overcoming together. And there's something about that keeps us all connected, that kind of moves you. And Todd, I think he definitely was missing that in his life, and he found it again in the Hoka Hey, and he just embraced it. He sucked it every bit of it in as he could.
Every bit of it, man.
He was at he did.
He was at the events. He was supporting the gauntlets. He was going to people's houses. family events and everything like that. He really embraced the Hoka Hey community. He really, and then not just the Hoka Hey, but for the Iron Butt Association, man, he was doing this.
He was everything.
He was doing everything. And you see people coming into the long distance riding community. Some come in for a brief moment, but he came into it searching for that. He wanted that passion. He enjoyed being around other riders with the same conversation, with the same enthusiasm. And man, he's definitely was a great loss to us, man. And like I said, I didn't want to stay on here too long tonight.
No, that's good. I'm glad you did this.
Yeah.
I was thinking about him today. Of course, the posts come up and you see all that stuff and it reminds you, and you're a little sad. And, talking about it sure helps you get through that moment of God damn.
Yeah, I know, man.
And so I really appreciate you jumping on and doing this, and I'm sure others do as well. Hey, I want to give a big shout out to Billy Foltz.
Yes.
And Kathy. They're going through a tough time. He seems to be on the mend. Another one of our Hoka Hey brothers and sisters, and we love them. We're excited that they're doing well and that they found each other, and hopefully if they need help, they'll reach out and we can go help them as well.
That's right. And Billy, I hope if you're tuning in, Kathy, you're tuning in. Our prayers are with you, Billy. The report came back, positive. So I know you own the men. Take your time, big guy. Champ. Hey, we call each other Champ. So
this is too easy.
I know, right? This is too easy.
Oh,
what's
there's
going
the
on,
man.
Big John? You in here now, man. Look at you.
There you go.
That's right.
What happened?
That's right, man. That's right. Good deal.
What's up, Johnny?
You had some word you wanted to speak on behalf of Todd?
No, man. He's just one of those great brothers that was truly inspired to ride the Hoka Hey, and sad that his first round and about went down like it did. He was running around here in the panhandle of Florida for months, just totally excited about riding on the Hoka Hey, and it's just heartfelt that he went down on the first round. But he's a true brother, and everybody that met him loved him.
Yeah,
that's all I can say about the brother.
Yeah. And he was down in your area, so you guys, would see him when he was not only doing Hoka Hey rides or IBA rides. You guys was down there where he at in his area, though.
He's about 45 miles from me, and he showed up almost every weekend, wanting to ride, wanting to talk, wanting to. A good man. He was wanting to get off that boat, and he was wanting to ride that motorcycle. Because he's a longshoreman,
Yeah.
I was talking about the first ride we had together up to Hippie's place, John. And he was right there, having his first time with us, and he just jumped right in the back and went through the rain and the crap, and he was ready to go.
Oh yeah, he's a hardcore guy, man. I love that guy.
Yeah, he was, man. And another sad thing is we lost Bill, because I think him and Bill clicked.
Oh, yeah.
And they did a lot of riding together. And it was just like a double whammy, man. We lost Todd, and then, we lost Bill. So it was just one of those things where it's like, Lord, I mean, you're taking our good friends, man, our people, our inspiration. But they left their mark. I can't say that. They left their mark. What's going on, Dave? Big Dave, out there in Texas. Dave rode with us down there in New Mexico, man, and some true fond memories. Some true fond memory with you, Dave, with Todd, man. I wish you was on here now to kind of talk about him. That experience we had down in Mexico, I'll never forget it. They had a couple guys hit cows down there, because they got free range down in Mexico, and then they got these bumps, they're speed bumps, unmarked speed bumps. When you hit them, you just automatically go airborne, man.
Right.
And
that's what took out Mike Thomas.
Yeah. Has anybody heard how Mike's been doing, man? I mean,
He's doing great. He gets in touch with me about once a week and sends me stuff. He's got a wonderful woman, and he's still Mike Thomas 100%.
Okay. Good to hear. Good to hear, man.
We should go right down to Jalisco and bug him.
We should.
Let me know when.
We should, man, because he always said, "Come down, man. I got a place for you guys." So we should look into that. That would be awesome.
Roger and Paco and we all went down there and with Fetty, and I screwed it up with my new bike and couldn't stay in the country. We had to come back, and then they ended up riding all the way over to to Western Mexico, and then they came on the ferry across the way. That was. Yeah, these are some hard ass riders. They did good stuff.
Yeah,
if you want to go? Let me know.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely, I'm up for a good ride. I can say we weren't going to be up here too long. About 30 minutes. That's all I wanted to do, guys. Just kind of like just put this in a book and just let everybody know, the community is strong. We remember ours that passed away, and like I say, this is not just highlighting this individual. We know Bill passed, we know other rider passed, we know riders were injured and all of that, but this is his 5th year, and like I say, it was so dear to me because I had just ridden in Mexico with him, and we were looking forward to this ride 2020. We were looking forward to it, so it was dear to me, man. Truly dear to me. Yeah. Well, gentlemen,
appreciate you, Kay.
Man, I know. Thank you, guys. Thank you for even coming on tonight. I know it was last minute putting it together, but I just couldn't just let this go by when I seen Buffy post earlier today.
Appreciate you inviting me. Love to see you, brother, soon. I'll see you in Arkansas
at the RTE
for sure. Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed.
Love you guys.
Yes,
love
indeed.
You, Johnny.
All right, guys, man. Hey, I appreciate you coming on. Definitely enjoyed you, Terry Smith. Hey, man, I wish you could have came on, said a few words. It would have been great just to, kind of commemorate Todd and the community supporting it. Well, all right, gentlemen, y'all take care, and I definitely be in touch. See you soon.
Peace.
Peace. Nice. All right, guys. All right, fellas. Hey, listen, man, I'm getting ready to get up out of here. I just wanted to just come in and just briefly just talk about Todd Moreland, ride number 909 from the 2020 Hoka Hey. True brother, man. Missed that guy. His memorial's out there in New Mexico. It's not too hard to get to, but I don't have the location because it's pretty much going to be a grid coordinates. You need a grid coordinates. I can't remember the name of the highway. If you know the name of the highway, put it in the comments. If you can remember the highway, or if you have the grid coordinates, just put them in the comments. And that way, if anybody just want to go by and show their respects to Todd, or just want to kind of see his last ride, man, his last ride. But listen, folks, I enjoyed you. Thank you for tuning in with me tonight. Like I say, this is, well, I got it right here. Hold on one second. We're going to put this in the comments. If anybody is out that way, that want to visit Todd, it's on Highway 550 just south of Cuba, New Mexico, about 45 miles north of I-25. Get out there, show some love for him, man, and we'd greatly appreciate it. All right, folks. Well, listen, we're going to go ahead and get ready to shut this thing down, and enjoy your Sunday night. And for all the fallen riders out there, hey, man, you ride on with us, you ride with us. You're not just a patch, you're not just a sticker, but you're still riding in our hearts. And that's what it's all about, man. So, for everybody out there, if you got fallen riders in your organization, if you got fallen riders that you remember, keep them dear to you, man. Keep them riding with you, keep the spirit alive. All right, folks, that's all we have. Y'all take care. God bless. Aspire to inspire. Be legendary.